podcast, free my mind. Rich man won't give me one dime. I need to talk all this shit on politics and weed and shit. Talking sports and celebrities, culture. What up? Just give me some change.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
Oh, hey there.
welcome back.
Welcome back to Pocket Change.
Dude, I missed you,
I
man.
miss you too.
What's up?
Been
What
a long
holidays
time.
did we miss? We were supposed to do Halloween.
Halloween did not work out.
How was your Halloween?
What did I do for Halloween?
We got to catch up. We haven't talked.
God, dude, I don't even remember. I hate Halloween.
I know you do.
I know. I don't want to open it up after this long break with a straight up hatred off the top, but you know how I do.
I feel it.
Fuck Halloween.
Yeah.
I block it out. No, I feel like we were somewhere. We did like a show. I performed somewhere, and I went to sleep early.
Okay, that's a good one.
I don't like it. I don't like spookiness.
Mine was real spooky.
I don't like sluttiness.
Oh,
you know how I
gosh.
feel about that.
I know.
You know,
I'm
I don't
quite
like.
the opposite.
I know. I know. It like sluttiness now as an older man. You're older than I. You know, I just feel it's like sad now. I get sad.
I am very sad.
I get kind of sad. No, not you I mean, you're horny. You're the opposite of sad. I mean, I guess horniness and sadness aren't the opposites of each other.
They coexist with one
They
another.
coexist with each other. Yeah.
Dude.
But yeah, sluttiness is sad. Men, women, everyone. Horniness on dudes is sad.
It's crazy.
So sad.
I don't care. I'm a fucking. That's gonna be me.
No, because your horniness is fun. You know what I mean? You have fun horny. You haven't got the sad horny yet. Like incel nature is sad. horny.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Incel nature for sure.
Because there's that big spectrum of horny to sad and weird. You know what I mean? It's like not horny, sad, weird.
Dude, do you want to know how spooky my Halloween was?
Yes, of course.
I bombed so hard. I was wearing a ghost costume, the bedsheet one, and then I went and did a show the weekend of Halloween.
Yeah.
And I bombed so hard that audience members told me to put my costume back on.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is that the one that you got booed?
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't that hilarious? You got booed in a ghost costume. Maybe they're just like giving your call out. They're like,
That was it. They
"Boo."
were like, and then I proceeded to get torched. You know, I don't normally drink,
Yeah.
but I think I had like 10 double shots of tequila,
Damn right you did.
and I just threw up everywhere.
Oh,
Apparently,
no,
I threw up on
gnarly.
my homie's bed.
Nice.
Yeah, and all across their hallway.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like you're 21 again. Nice.
reckless.
Wow.
Reckless.
Real trigger moment for you, huh?
Reckless.
God damn, I'm sorry you had to go through that, but that
It was fun.
It
it was
seems
fun.
fun. It
It
seems
was.
fun.
It was cool. It was a
You
way
know,
to
good burn off, you know what I mean? Whatever you gotta do to get on through, you know?
But that was very funny. So
Yeah. I had a drink, dude. I drank a little bit.
Oh yeah, you told
I had
me.
I had like 3 cups of Armenian brandy. Shit was pretty fire.
You good?
Yeah, I felt
Did
good.
you get buzzed?
I got buzzed, yeah, but it's like good alcohol, so it's like it wasn't a big deal. You know what I mean? I haven't drank since, but like I feel like because that was so good, it was like not even like I'm used to drinking trash shit. You know what I mean? So that was like, oh man, this is like having
felt
like,
like
a fancy
sophisticated?
ice cream. You know what I mean? Like we had gelato. You know?
Gelato.
Yeah.
This shit's fire.
Yeah, but it's very sweet, very sweet. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a good old fashioned. Like I don't know if I can do beer though. You don't like beer.
No, because I'm like it gets me bloated.
It gets
I
me
don't like-
bloated,
I don't like the
sleepy.
taste.
Yeah.
I'm not. The only time I'll drink beer is to play beer games,
Oh yeah, beer pong is pretty fun.
like beer pong corners,
Yeah.
anything that involves chugging beer. I'll do that.
yeah.
But just know it's for the sport, not for
Right, not for my pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Buster opened it. We had the Idiots United show at my store yesterday. Shout out Drez, the homie that works there. He like opened a beer, and like I don't know, like we're like moving chairs and stuff. So he like opened a beer near my face, and
Yeah.
I smelled that like fresh beer smell.
Yeah.
And like it like transported me. You know, smells give you like memory flashbacks so
Yeah.
fast. Like it transported me like being in Kansas and being like the first kind of like smell of beer
Yeah.
where it was like not good but not terrible. Like it was like something like new and like cool. And
Yeah.
it was like nasty too. And I felt young again for a second. I was like, oh man, I remember how beer, like it was an idea. You know what I mean?
It was part of you.
Yeah. Like a beer for us back in the day, dude. Like Fiddler's Cheap Beer song. It's a punk band that sings a song called Cheap Beer. Like, I drink cheap beer, so what? Fuck you. That's the chorus, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like it was an idea drinking beer. You know what I mean? It wasn't about how it tasted.
That was when it first opened. Like, the gates, bro.
Dude, and now
how old were you? 21.
Well, if that came out, I was probably right around 20, 19, 20.
Yeah,
so right about turned 21. Because all my friends turned 21 before me.
Yeah, because 21's kind of wild. Because then you're drinking. That's
yeah,
like, you're drinking legally. Because before you're drinking.
Yeah. Did you have any underage spots? I just passed one of my underage spots I would go to.
No, not really. Because everybody had like houses.
Oh right.
They were like.
You're Anaheim boy, OC boy.
No, it was Huntington Beach.
Huntington Beach. Oh, even more. Oh man, you went to the nice houses.
Got nice houses.
Oh, and their parents were drinking with you and shit, probably.
Some of them,
huh? That's cool. We had a couple of those houses, but all like Raider fan houses.
And it was too crazy.
They were cool, but it was just like
you get stabbed by a 12-year-old.
Yeah, it was a little more different. You know what I mean? It was a little more different, but yeah, we used to go to this AM/PM in El Monte.
Yeah.
And it was like right over the freeway. So Baldwin Park and El Monte are like right next to each other.
Yeah.
You had to cross the 605 freeway to get there.
Yeah.
So like you go right over and there's like a cheap AM/PM Arco. And the dude would never ID us. And we go in there and buy 40s like fucking, buy like 6 40s. You know what I mean? And he had to know, because we were stocking up pretty much.
Yeah.
And no one ever checked us, dude. No one ever checked us. And we would drive wherever we were. We'd drive out to El Monte and get that dude, so he'd buy us. Well, we'd buy the 40. Oh man, those.
Is he still there?
I don't know. I didn't go in. I drove by and I was like, oh shit, because I haven't been there in forever. Like even Baldwin Park, I haven't been like around my old neighborhood in forever. So driving by like that place, I was like, oh shit, that's the place. Let's go. I remember like pulling out of that parking lot all pumped.
I passed by, this had to be like 5 years ago, but there's a little market in a neighborhood in Carson. I passed by it recently. No, not recently, like a few years ago. But I just remember like, damn, I bought so much candy from this little ass spot.
Over time or at one time?
Over time. Like I would be there, because the candies were like 25 cents back in the day.
Yeah.
And you get chips for 50 cents.
Yeah.
Like $1 would get you like a handful of things.
Oh my God. It was $1. I mean, we sound old as fuck, dude, but $1 used to be sick. Like, you know what I mean? We used to walking home. We used to either stop at it was called Olive Square Market. It was like a market.
Yeah.
And we either buy like a can of soda and chips and like 2 bags of chips, like for like $1. Like the 2 chips were like 50 cents and the can of soda was like 75 cents.
Yeah.
Or we'd go across the street and get a cone for 50 cents or a pizza for $1.50. Like, dude, it was like it was like the perfect thing.
Did you ever have pizza with French fries? That was like $1.50 across our middle school.
No, we didn't have French fries, but this was like walking home in our neighborhood. It was like a market, and then Baldwin Park Pizza Company. Shout out Baldwin Park Pizza Company. Historically great pizza. If they ever hear this, whatever you guys did to your sauce and cheese, it's a little weird. All right, go back to the old recipe. I know the guy that owns it is a fucking G. I know he does coke. I know he do coke. I know it, dude. That guy's a fucking G. But they used to have this. They used to have the pizza place and then Linda's Burgers right next to it. So you get a cone at Linda's and then go get a pizza at Pizza Co. And now Pizza Co. moved to like this bigger place, like right next door, but bigger. Yeah. And then ever since then, no one knows what happened, dude. You know what I mean? They just fell off, dude. It's like LeBron on the Lakers. You know what I mean? You're like, it should have worked. It should have worked. You know? Did you walk home ever when you were a kid? Mm-hmm. Did you ever like stop to eat? Did you guys go to like McDonald's and shit?
Yeah, our shit was like across the street. We had a Filipino food spot, the pizza place, a Subway, another like corner pocket Filipino place where you could get like the snacks from the Philippines in there.
No way.
There was a Chinese donut shop. Dude, there was food all over that place. There was the Filipino spot. People would get like a sinigang, like a soup, for like $1.25, filled with rice, and you just eat that.
Oh my god, that sounds bomb.
Bro, and all the middle school kids.
Why were there so many Filipino things? There's a lot of Filipinos right there?
Carson, there's a lot of Filipinos.
All Filipinos, pretty much.
Not
a
all,
lot,
but a lot.
Whoa,
Like Carson,
that's
Cerritos,
cool.
Long Beach.
Yeah. Carson, Cerritos, Long Beach. Dang. What would you get? What was the thing that you liked the most?
I would get sinigang or like the barbecue sticks, but then I would get the pizza with the fries.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, choices. Yeah, choices.
So much. And then Subway, that place was crazy. I don't know if it's like that now. But that there and then there was a sit down Filipino spot in the same plaza, but like on the other side of the plaza. There was so much shit there. Yeah. And it's little. And you're like, what the fuck? Fights broke down over there.
Of course. Oh man, that's the best part. Well, that's not the best part. It's all the hang is definitely the best part, you know, because everyone,
all your little friends,
all the kids that have nowhere to do after school, you know what I mean, just need somewhere to go. They filter like a fucking when you cut a bunch of trees, all the roaches, you know, they scatter. Yeah, you know, that's pretty sick though, dude. Yeah, that's pretty sick though.
It was. I remember walking home too, since there was like a freeway that we had to cross. You would wait for the buses or the trucks. It was just fucking.
No way, and they do it.
Honk it, yeah.
Whoa,
it was so horny. This shit was dope.
Yeah, dude. Post school hangs, dude. There was big rumbles, ever huge rumbles.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Yeah, dude. I remember a couple rumbles, dude.
I got hit in the mouth one time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because this dude thought I was trying to take his girlfriend.
Oh wow.
And I was so sad. I was more sad that he hit me than the actual hit itself.
Yeah.
Because I was like, we're supposed to be friends.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Was it at a Filipino restaurant?
No, it was in front of the school.
Oh no!
You know what's funny is
out front is always the place where shit goes down.
You know what's crazy is like he got off his scooter.
Oh,
he was like, "Hey, stop talking to her." I was like, "I'm not talking to nobody."
Yeah,
he just hit me. And I went. He was like, hit me back. And I was like, no, you're supposed to be my friend. And then I walked to class.
That's the saddest story.
Yeah, and then he felt like really bad and he tried to like come to my house and apologize. But I was like,
yeah, it's too late.
I was like, get out of here, man. I was like, I don't want to be friends with somebody.
Yeah, that would hit me. Wow, what was his name? Call him out. Were you? No, I'm just kidding.
Eddie?
Eddie. Oh. Eddie's can go either way, dude. Either you know a good Eddie or a fucking crazy Eddie.
I know, but he did apologize, so I appreciate him for that.
Yeah, well, yeah. How old are you guys?
6th grade, 7th grade.
Oh, you guys are children, dude.
So it was like little kid.
Yeah, little kid, girlfriend, boyfriend, little kid shit. Weird.
Little kid
weird.
Shit.
It's crazy how many little kids like that's like what they. I mean, I guess they replicate what adults do. You know what I mean?
Or like whoever they're kicking it with.
Yeah,
you
I
know
guess.
what I mean?
Right, because some dudes are mad virgins, I guess.
Yeah, some dudes are like just weirdos. They go home, their parents do everything, but then they go hang out with like a certain like type of dudes.
Yeah,
and they're like, I don't take disrespect, so they're like, neither do I.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah, dude. Childhood, dude. It's very sad, very crazy time. I know it has molded so much of our lives now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think about it all the time. How much like my little kid self
and had like so much influence of like who you are today.
Oh, absolutely. Like I think about that dude all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dog.
Cause like I know he'd be super pumped. Cause like I'm doing something that he probably would never. We've never thought of. You know what I mean? You know. So he'd be pumped, but also like. That he was like a very wounded child, you know what I mean? So I feel like he needs he's too vulnerable. I need to protect him, you know what I mean?
The little version
of me. You know, he can't make it out here yet. You know
no, mine wanted to grow up so bad.
Yeah.
He just wanted to do his thing.
Yeah. Go to prison, stab guys.
Fuck, man.
You're probably fucking.
This shit was crazy, man. I had a good time. I had good friends.
Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of friends still from that time, I imagine.
Just one?
Oh, shit. Damn. Never mind. They all hate you. I'm just kidding. I don't have...
No, I mean, like, one homie that, like, I still... Everybody else, like, I
let's
see
track grades. Let's track grades. Okay, you know anybody from kindergarten? Did you still talk to you?
You know what's crazy is like my kindergarten, I ended up moving, but was the same people I went to middle school with, but I didn't do elementary with them.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So you know that. So the middle school and kindergarten are the same people, pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But I did elementary. Dude, this shit's crazy. Okay, let me see. Hold on.
Yeah.
Because I went to school in Anaheim.
Uh-huh.
A little school over there. And then I went to Carson
with all the Filipinos.
And then I went back to Anaheim. And then I went to Yorba Linda.
Yeah. Yerba Mate.
Then I went back to Yorba Linda. Then I went back to Carson.
Okay. Word.
Middle school.
Oh yeah.
And then after middle school, I went to Huntington.
No wonder you can't sleep at night, dude.
Think about all this moving, damn. And then I went to Huntington.
And all the whole time you're changing schools.
Yeah.
Whoa, crazy.
Yeah, I went to like a bunch of schools. I was like like those military brats that have to leave, except my parents weren't in the military.
They didn't serve nothing.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's so crazy. Hell yeah. Well, you probably that was probably good for comedy.
I didn't know. But this was the thing. I didn't realize this. I wanted to be in one place so bad.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, because it was just like I've never done it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm like, come on, I just want to be in one place.
Yeah.
And then I picked the job that takes me everywhere, and I'm like, oh fuck, I think this is just the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like it kind of makes sense, and I fight it because it's like, but all I know is to like move.
To move around. Well, I mean, you have a pretty good setup now. Like, you have a solid home foundation.
Yeah, but I'm talking like as far as work. Now,
home
is like.
But like
I have a whole. Like,
yeah, we are gonna do the most traveling thing we could possibly do. Kinda.
Yeah.
But.
And then the military, like then I bounced around up in that bitch, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Well, I feel like that had those you jumping around as a kid probably had a lot to do with you kind of being drawn to the military, maybe. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't want to join the military at all.
Because I didn't move around as a kid, but we did kind of travel a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I always did like
traveling,
in my blood, you know what I mean, without even knowing that I wanted to do comedy. It kind of meshed up, you know what I mean?
Wait, I want to talk about this. Let me check the time real quick.
Check the time.
Okay, so you got to travel with your family for fun.
Yeah, we did travel. We would go to Vegas a lot.
I went to Vegas.
We would go to Vegas a lot. We go to Circus all the time.
Dude, me too.
Dude, we're probably there at the same time.
Probably.
That'd be so cool.
My mom said I was a pervert. She said I would run into girls' skirts.
Good Lord. Well, that checks out, dude. If we were gonna do like Looney Tunes, baby Looney Tunes, like you would still be horny as a little baby. You know what I mean? That's so cool. But yeah, dude, Circus is the shit. Remember that arcade?
The roller coaster?
The roller coaster.
Yes.
That whole thing.
That thing changed my life.
Dude, I love that. I loved driving there. I love stopping. We would go to Mexico and we was driving the truck and stuff, and we would like sleep. Like I remember the kind of like the last real time I went, like we got like this like car accident and shit in Mexico. And me and my mom and my sister slept in my grandma's van outside the house out there. And it was us three, and we got in a car accident, so there's a broken window. The window is broken.
Yeah.
So you just have like a little sheet.
Yeah.
And I just remember like the moon coming in so bright. Like the moon was like the brightest moon ever.
Yeah.
So like we were illuminated in the van, just us three. And I just remember thinking like that was like the coolest thing ever. Like it was like one of my favorite moments as a little kid. Like me and my mom and my sister, and we didn't even do anything. We didn't even like talk.
You guys just kicked it.
We
You
just
laid there.
We just went to sleep there. We all went like my mom was probably like embarrassed by it. You know what I mean? Honestly, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now that you think about it.
Yeah. Like looking back, she's like, oh, like she was probably like taking one for the team. Like, oh, there's not enough room. Like we can sleep in the van, you know. But I seen it as like the fucking like
it's camping.
We're like yeah.
But you thought of shit like adventures.
Yeah, I didn't think about it as like anything. So like that.
Because then you probably went to school like, yeah, whatever, dude. Mom lets me sleep in the car.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Like,
exactly.
you don't have a room. I got a car.
I got a car. What do you mean? I take naps all the time, dude. Yeah. So that, and then we went to Hawaii once when I was a kid, like third grade. We must have been doing pretty good, like right before 2008. You know what I mean? Like right around like 2004.
It's cool that you get to have. Do you remember Hawaii though?
I remember there was a Denny's that was upstairs.
And that's what fucked you up.
That was
that's
like,
the one thing you remember.
And I was like, oh, whoa. Hawaii's sick, dude. There's a Denny's upstairs. You walk up the stairs, and it was like Ivy stairs. And I was like, dang, this place is the coolest. We would go to we did a couple luau's and stuff like that. But
dude, my aunties and my uncles, they finesse it, bro. I was spoiled. They never paid no money, but they worked at Disneyland and shit. And they would get me in.
Dang.
And I would be like a little kid. My auntie would work. She would work at the movie theaters, and then she would open up like the exit doors for like my mom and like my uncles and them.
Dang,
yeah, bro,
that's sick.
And they would be chilling, like they would just be watching movies. And they would just movie hop and shit all the time.
That's so sick.
Like my auntie told me when they came here, they would just like do shit like that, and they would just run it.
Whoa, that's so sick, especially in the summer in the AC. Oh my god,
chilling.
That's
like, you
so
know how
sick.
many free movies? And then, dude, I was like, I didn't realize this, but even though like I moved a lot, I had like a really good childhood.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. You seem well adjusted. You seem good. You seem jolly. You're like a jolly guy.
I mean? Like, like everything's been like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
Because even though there's bad thing that's happened, but like overall.
Yeah, you have good people that held it down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, that's what's up. So
right. Because it's not the moving. I guess it would be more like the people. You know what I mean? Because if you're it's always good to stay in one place, or like to set roots. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you got a mad team, that's not bad either.
No, because the whole thing now is like, now my parents are gone, and then now I get to establish what I want to do.
Right.
The one thing, I don't know, do you ever feel guilty about this? Because obviously you're an immigrant family, right? So the thing my parents would do is they would send money back to the Philippines to like our family members, but I wouldn't know any of them. So like as a kid, like that didn't, I know it sounds weird, but I was like, that doesn't, they can't come here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you ever do anything? Because I remember every time my clothes would get like old and shit, my mom would be like, all right, you're growing out of your clothes, let's send these clothes to the Philippines. And it was always to like give back. You know, my mom always did that shit. Did you guys ever do anything like that?
Yeah, we did do the clothes thing for sure.
The clothes thing.
We would send clothes all the time. My mom is my mom's like the fucking goat, dude. Like she's like sick as fuck. Like she's on top of everything, like all over the family, like all the cousins. She knows everyone's birthday. She knows everyone. You know what I mean?
My mom too.
So like she's like a fucking boss ass. So like I never really. She would just tell us what to do, and we would just do it. But it was never like I never seen anything like I never participated like consciously in any like giving back truly, because we are from like my grandpas are both from Mexico, but like my grandmas to like my great grandmas, they're born in California.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like
you're straight rooted.
Yeah. My grandmas go, well, that's not true. My great grandma's from California. My other great grandma's from New Mexico.
Okay.
So still southwest. But yeah, and they all married dudes from
not the
Mexico.
Flight geographically.
Geographically, damn right, Dad. Fucking carry-ons all day, dude. Yeah. So like they're pretty Americanized for a long time, and then they marry into like Mexican dudes. So it's like it's a very mixed, So like by the time it got to me, it was like less like apparent. You know what I mean?
You were like a lot more detached.
Yeah, me and my cousins were a lot more Americanized.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when we would like send we wouldn't really think about it all that much.
Oh, bro, I would have to talk to people in the Philippines, and I'm like, what?
We would have to do that too sometimes.
I'm like, hey. I'll be like,
I hate when my mom gives me the phone, dude.
Who is this? It's your third aunt
Yeah.
in the Philippines. She just got your T-shirt. I'm like, what T-shirt? It's like the X-Men one. I was like, I've been looking for that T-shirt. That's where it went. To a third world country. I need it, not them.
She's 37. She don't even know what that means.
Name them. Name them. Who's the blue one?
Yeah.
Who's the blue one?
It's like a band tee at that point. You're like, yeah, well, name a song. Name a song. Yeah, dude, that's funny. Yeah, I hate it when my mom would like be on the phone with somebody and then they'd be like, oh, say hi tomorrow, and they give you the phone and it's like, oh.
I'm like, hello.
Hey. What up?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
All right, let's make the call.
Huh?
Mario.
Hello. Hey.
Your auntie's on the phone.
Hi
Mario.
I'm
how
dead.
are you?
No, oh shit. Hey, what up? What up, G? What up? What up? No, I'll be like, oh hey.
How's your grades?
Good. Everything's good.
You
Good.
you listen to your mom?
Yeah.
You like being free?
Yeah, it's nice over here. It's very fun.
Can you find somebody to marry me so I can get it?
Yeah. Let me give you back to my mom real quick.
Okay, I love you.
Mom, Andy's getting horny again. Mom. God damn it! I told you not to get horny with my son again. I swear to God.
I'm sorry.
No, kind of like that. Yeah,
Kinda like that.
Honestly, it's funny how like horny like older like aunts and uncles are. You know what I mean?
They ain't been locked down.
They've been locked down, so they're
They've been
so
slanging them.
And you know they want to be funny too. You know what I mean? It's not like
Do you have one of those like baller ass aunties or uncles, the one that come in all fly and fresh?
Not Filipino like, you know. I know those Filipinos are
The ones that you're like, God damn.
Yeah. No, I worked for a guy that was like a Filipino dude.
Yeah.
And he was that guy. He was that guy in the family,
Oh,
the flying dude. And he was just like a baller. You know what I mean? Like always had nice shoes, coming off clean, new truck all the time. You know, just a fucking boss. Yeah. So no, like yeah. I mean, I guess we do. I mean, not really. We're pretty. We're pretty normal, but yeah, like I was thinking about too, like my mom like every Easter would buy us new clothes.
That's what's up.
You know, every Easter she would buy us a new outfit, and I feel like it was like a subconscious like economic like totem, or you know what I mean, like that was like
that's when you religiously would go get clothes, like that was a thing.
Well, she would like, I feel like it was like I guess
would your Easter clothes be your back to school clothes too?
No.
Or would you go shopping? Do you remember back to school shopping?
Back to school shopping was hell. I
Really?
hated back to school shopping.
Oh,
yeah.
bro, that's when I got all the fucking clothes.
I hated it.
You
dude.
hated it?
I never liked clothes and dressing and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was like a huge hassle to me. I was like very like.
So you would have been cool if you had like a school uniform then, huh?
Yeah, I had a uniform for a long time, and it was nice. It was chill.
Because it was just that one thing all the time.
It was perfect. Maybe that's why I would dress the way I dressed, dude. Honestly, now you say that. But yeah, no. But like for Easter, she would make it a point, and I just feel like it was like for her, it was like paying her bills on time. Like my kids will have nice clothes for
Maybe
Easter.
that was. That's
know?
probably what your
it
mom
felt
was.
like that. Like looking back, it felt like that. Like my kids are gonna look clean for like because she grew up kind of not poor, but they were
Yeah.
they were like lower
She knows the
class.
rules. She
Yeah.
knows the rules.
So she's like, yeah, my kids are like, you know what I mean? My mom was a fucking boss, you know?
Moms are the shit.
Moms are crazy. They're
Great
the best.
moms are the
Oh.
greatest moms.
Great moms great dads are cool too, but a great mom, there's nothing like a great mom.
We're also, I'm assuming we're both mama's boys.
Oh, yeah, I love my mom.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, my mom's the shit. Yeah, shout out Adriana, dude.
That's your mom's name?
Uh-huh.
My mom said she would have named me that if I was a woman.
No way.
Yeah.
That's sick. Yeah, no, my mom was like named after her dad, Adriana.
That's my name.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. I knew it. I knew you were my dad's amount. You're my mom dad. You're my mom dad version. Yeah, no, my mom's sick, dude. And she's like mad athletic too. Like
Your mom?
Like I got a lot of my athleticism from her. She could throw a mean spiral. She could play catch the best of him. She can shoot. She can run around.
That's okay.
You know, she can move. You know,
That's
she
what's up.
still plays. We say play Batman with the kids now outside,
Yeah.
and she can.
She's still
she can
hanging?
get down there,
She's still hanging and banging.
hanging and banging,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
You know, but yeah, moms are sick.
Shout out
Yeah.
mom. Shout out all the good moms out there.
Shout
And
out
shout
good
out to all the
moms.
moms that are trying to. If
Yeah.
you've been a bad mom and now you're trying to be a good one.
Yeah, it's never
Go
too
throw the
late to be.
football with your daughter.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You know, like surfing, I see all these like cool, like kind of like moms. You know what I mean? Like
that sit with their blankets.
no, that surf are
Oh,
out there,
shit.
dude. That are like ripping, you know, and it's like you know they're cool, you know, like you hope that they don't get out of the water and then be like an asshole to their kids, you know.
Yeah.
You would think that, I don't know, that it like it just gives me hope. I could like be a cool parent, still do what I like to do, and then get out and be like,
I think that's
You
the
know?
best way. That's the one thing I wish like my dad introduced me to his interests.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. I was thinking about that. I was at Blackie's at the beach and shit, and this dude like pulls up to me and he was like, "Hey man," like old guy. He's like, "Hey man, can I use your board?" Like joking. I was like, "Yeah, go ahead, take it out." He was being super nice. And then he gets out, and then his kids get out, and his kids are like the most rotten kids. They're like so mad to be at the beach. They're like over it. This guy was like, "Oh yeah, I'm from Pennsylvania. We're not here all the time. Like I grew up out here. They're not from here."
So they hate it.
They hate it, dude. They look so mad. And I was just thinking, like, if my kids are this boring, dude, I'll leave them. I will leave them. My kids better be cool, dude. You better be fucking down to hang.
That's why
you
dads
know?
walk away.
That's why dads walk away, because this one lame motherfucker doesn't even want to go to the beach, dude.
You don't want to have the same hobbies as me?
Yeah, nah.
I'm good. I'll
Yeah.
pay child support.
Yeah, like they like okay, the same hobbies. That's one thing, but at least look interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't care what my child is into. Like if they're pumped, I'm gonna be pumped. You know what I mean? But like I maybe it's his fault too for raising shitty kids. You know, maybe.
But also, maybe it's because it's Pennsylvania and they don't understand. Like, that's the
Right.
thing. His culture might be different from what their culture
right,
is. in
because he's from out here.
Pennsylvania.
So he's like, oh,
so
this
he's
is
like,
cool.
oh, this is the shit. And plus, how young were they?
They were low key like in their early 20s. They were annoying, dude. I was gonna fight them, dude. They were gross, dude. They're of age to like know that you're in Newport Beach.
I thought they were like 11 or
No,
12.
these movies are old.
And what were they doing? Just complaining?
They look so stank. They look so
Like,
stank.
what do you mean by stank? Like, they were just
The
like.
girl just like this the whole time, like so pissed, like she had glasses on, want to take glasses off, and then the guy, the nerdy ass son, was just like, "Dad, did you lock the car? Did you lock the car?" He kept yelling at him. I was like, "Dude, this is like one, this is your dad. Why are you yelling at him?" And then two, it's like, why?
Were they-
We're all here. What are you gonna lock the car for?
Was it white people?
Yeah, he married a white lady. He looked a little Mexican. And his wife was white, and he was being mad chill. Anyways, I find out this is gonna even make it worse, and this would made me also mad. I find out, I'm like, oh, so you're from Pennsylvania? You're like, why'd you come out here? And he's like, my dad just died.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, well, like, you know,
Condolences?
like, I'm sorry to hear that. I was like, well, you know, is at least that's cool. You get to come home, you know what I mean, and say what's up. And he was like, yeah, we're not gonna cry no more. We're gonna celebrate. And he looked very sad, very emotional. And then I look at his kids, dude, and maybe even more mad. I was like, his dad just died, and you're still being fucking bitches, dude. You're still being like fucking little. Oh, dude, I wanted to fucking murder those kids.
But they're not gonna understand until they get older. Like that
Yeah.
moment. Hopefully, you would
Yeah.
assume that hopefully, because every time,
Yeah.
like I've been bad to my mom, I think back.
Oh,
like it makes my
man.
stomach hurt.
dude.
It makes my stomach turn, bro.
Dude.
I'm like, ugh.
Dude, I remember one time I was meeting my mom. We were gonna go to the pool, and when I was a little kid, and we always would go, me, my dad, and my sister only. And we finally were gonna take my mom, and my mom, you know, when you go, you rent a bag.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So dumb. I'm like already feeling like back like a little kid. So you rent a bag when you get your little clip. And my mom asks like just a normal question. She just asks, she's like, oh, should I take a bag? And then I was like, no, they give you a bag, Mom. Like, I'm a little kid. I'm like, no, they give you a bag. And my mom was like, oh, like, she's like, oh, I seen her face, you know what I mean? To be like, oh, I didn't know, you know? And I instantly, I was like, oh my God, like, that was a sad, like, dude, even now I feel like all emotional. Like, that was like the saddest thing, you know?
Oh no, dude, I was a menace. I would throw temper tantrums. Dude.
Yeah.
I would throw shit around. My mom, I remember, she was like, "What the fuck?" She was like, "What is this thing?" Like I was spoiled, bro. I was like Taz. I would run through shit.
Oh, you look like Taz.
I would just
was that your
shit.
favorite one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my uncle saw me recently. He was like, you know what? You didn't turn out as bad as I thought you were. I was like,
dang.
I was like, what? They were like, shit, man, you turned out all right, dog.
Dang, everyone's worried about you. We had a pool out. What was going to happen?
Yeah, this shit's, damn, man.
Yeah. You want to restart the camera? We're right at 17 again.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Yeah. All right, I'm trying to talk about little kid shit.
Yeah, little kid shit. Yeah, that dude. That's funny that like that memories of hurting your parents. You know?
Oh my God, dude! I remember my mom one time. She was so mad at me, and then so for Christmas, she gave me a blanket, and she didn't give me my candy that she gives me every year. She gives me either like a bag or a box of like almond roca. That was like, no matter what, I would always get those. And this year I didn't get it, but instead I got a blanket. And I was like, "What's this?" And she goes, "That's for whenever you go homeless." And I was like, burn. She was like, "That's so you can stay warm."
Oh my God.
Like, oh,
dang.
Man, she wouldn't talk to me. That was a rough year, and then I had to like go apologize. It was bad.
Oh my God.
There was like moments where I was a really bad kid to my mom.
Yeah. Damn. When did your stepdad come into picture?
Dude, he had to deal with my reckless ass too.
I know. I can see the trajectory of how this is going.
That fool came in 2005. Which was crazy because I got kicked out. My dad couldn't handle my ruckus in like the end of the 8th grade, and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna send you back to the Philippines, bro."
Oh my God!
And I was like, "Hell nah!" And then I ended up like going to my my mom and my stepdad like while they were on their honeymoon.
Whoa.
Yeah. I got in trouble at like the worst times.
Dang.
Yeah, so my dad's like, nah,
he's got instantly got tested. Like, you love me, right? You love me, right? Well, I got my kids coming.
It's like, oh shit. But then I just waited until they got back, and then I like moved with them, and then it was like another thing. And I was like, holy shit.
Damn.
But I got threatened all the time, dog, to be like, hey, you keep acting up, bro, I'm going to turn you into an immigrant. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
They're like, you're going to go back to the Philippines. You're going to work in the mud fields.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, hell no.
Where you harvest mud.
Dude. They were like, you're going to kill me. I was like, fuck.
Damn, the mud fields. I can see that being a scary place in in your child fear.
Dude, they were like, I'm going to send you back to the Philippines. I was like, what's that even mean?
Damn.
Like my body in a box?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Dang. Yeah, man. Yeah. One time, I kind of talk about it on stage sometimes, but like my dad took me, after I got suspended from school, like I one of the last times, like the second or third time, he like drove me to juvenile hall, like the nearest juvenile hall.
Oh God!
And like I don't know, I think he was just trying to scare me, 'cause, you know what I mean? Like, I hope he didn't think he could just turn me in. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but what'd you do though?
I don't remember what I did on
Brought
that
a
one.
knife to school or something?
Huh? No, it was always just for like, I was always just like goofing off in classrooms too much. And then I think that one was for, dude, I made the once you go black, you don't go back joke.
Yeah.
And I got suspended for that. Have I told you that story?
No.
Did I tell that? Oh, dude. All right, so it's freshman year, right? This is this story. I don't know which time he took me to juvenile hall, but this was this time. So.
Oh, he took you multiple times?
No, one time he took me to like my cousin's grave. Once I got suspended, and he like picked me up and drove me to this fool's grave, and was like, "This is what you're gonna fucking be."
What happened to your cousin?
He like I don't know. We don't know. But he got in a car accident late at night, and he passed away.
Gotcha.
We don't know. He,
Okay.
he's like me, so he's probably drinking and smoking, which happens. So he takes me to this guy, and like every like junior in our family has like issues. Like there's like 7 and 8 brothers and sisters in the family, and every junior is either like dead or like fucked up or something's fucked up. Yeah. So I'm like the last one. My dad's the youngest. I'm the last junior really left. And so everyone's like, "Oh fuck,
you're
this."
like the last Mohican, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like you, where they're like, "Dang, I don't think you're gonna make it through, dude." Yeah. So like he drove me, but anyway, so this time I get suspended. I'm like, it's freshman year, and I'm like a really good football player.
Yeah.
So I'm in art class, and art class is like an elective where you're in a class with like people from all high school. Not just freshmen. You're in there with juniors, seniors, everybody. Yeah. So like I have that class with like varsity football players that I'm just starting to play with because I'm good. Like they moved me up. So like they're like the seniors, they're like the cool guys. So I'm trying to impress them, and I'm goofy, you know what I mean? And I'm always trying to make jokes and shit. So I'm like a terror in this art class for this. Miss Bloom, she's amazing.
I think I remember this.
Yeah. So this is like one of the quintessential stories of
Yes, I do remember. Okay.
So whenever like it's me, it's like we're in detention, so we're there after school, and it's me and my homie Rodney, who's this black dude, and we used to ask Rodney about, Rodney, how you fuck 2 girls at once? And he'd be like this. He'd go like that, like, and we die laughing. This little black kid looked like Chris Rock, dude. Yeah. Oh my god, so funny. So we're in art class or after school, and then he's like trying to pick up on this girl, and I'm like just being a wingman, like just like making jokes and just laughing with him.
Yeah.
And and then something happens, and he's like, "Yeah, we should do something, whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, once you go black, you don't go back." And Miss Bloom hears that, and like she like blows up. She like loses her mind. And she's like, "Get out of here! Like you can't be talking like that, this and that." And I was like, I didn't even say anything bad. Like I was like giving him a compliment. Like I didn't think it was like anything terrible. Yeah. I guess it's like I'm insinuating that they're having sex or something. I don't know. Whatever. So I leave. I'm like, oh well, I didn't want to be in detention anyways. I come in the next day.
You got kicked out of detention.
I got kicked out of detention. So I was like, fuck it, whatever. So then I come back the next day, and then like instantly I get called to like the office. Like it was second period, so when I went to second period, instantly she like sent me to the office. Yeah. And there's 2 proctors, the dudes that hand out discipline and shit. Yeah. And there's one dude who's like a football fan, and I was like, oh, I need to get to this guy. He's like a white dude. He's like, and I'm waiting for him, and he has a kid, and I'm like looking at him, and he's like, why are you here? And I was like, oh, fucking teachers, you know what I mean? And then he's like, all right, one second. He goes in there, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get this guy. It's gonna be all right. And then the other guy comes out, and it's Mr. Baker.
Is he the jerk?
He is a little bit more stern, but he's black.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, God, no. So he's like, all right, come in here. So I go in, and then he's like, so what happened? And I was like, we're joking around after school, nothing big. I just said some stuff.
I just said some things.
And then he was like, what'd you say? And he has the referral, like the paperwork. And he's like, what'd you say? And I was like, I don't, And he's like, what'd you say? And I was like, once you go black, you don't go back. And he's like, what did you mean by that? And then I was just like, I didn't say anything. I was like, And then he was like, you can't be making inferences to race and sexuality, this and this and this. He's like, this could be sexual assault, this and that. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, so you'll be spending for like 2 days. And because I already had like 4 or 5 incidences with this teacher. You know what I mean? So
you were her worst nightmare.
I was her worst nightmare. Yeah. And so he's like, we already got told about you. And so they suspended me for 2 days. And I was like, the only way I could, I was like, dude, I'm like giving black people a compliment. If anything, you know what I mean? Like, they're so awesome, you can't leave them. You know what I mean? Like, if anything, you should be like.
You should have my back.
You should have my back. You should be like, damn right, bitch. Once you go black, you don't come back. But
Oh my goodness, Mario.
so yeah, I get suspended. My dad picks me up, and either we go to my cousin's grave or he takes me to juvenile hall. I don't know. I don't remember which one, but it's one of those two.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. But that's not as bad. Like I wasn't a bad kid.
No, that's not. I did worse shit
Yeah, yours sounds like sketchy. Like you seem
I saw
like
Playboys in the second grade.
you seem like
I was mischievous.
You're mischievous.
Yeah.
I was just like ha ha ha. Yeah.
I was like a little instigator too.
Yeah. I never got threatened with like getting sent to like anywhere. Besides like yeah, no one ever like said they're gonna send me anywhere.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, I got.
Cause like we did have this one house that was kind of scary on our block, and my dad, when we were really little, he'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna take you to I forget what the name of it, but this dude's house," and it was like you get murdered there.
Oh
much.
wow,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
dude. I've been thinking about this memory for the longest time, and I can't fully remember it. Shit. And so this one time. This is one time I got sick, and I went to the hospital, and I had a really bad fever. This is with my Filipino dad, and then he ended up taking me to this house that did like witchcraft, and they had to like lay me down, and I had a I forget what it was, but I don't know, I can't remember if I touched like candle wax or whatever, or they put it on my hand and they peeled it off and put it in something. I can't like fully remember what it was. Yeah. I know this happened. I just can't get the details, but I'm like trying to remember. And I think they were saying, this is kind of creepy, but they were like, oh shit, something's following him. And I was like, well, that's why I'm sick? Because something's following me? Yeah. And I can't.
Whoa.
I keep like thinking about that. And I'm like, I don't know.
Whoa.
Isn't that a trip?
That is a trip. Yeah, I don't fuck with none of that, dude. I think that shit's so real, dude.
I know. That's why.
Yeah, well, I mean,
but this is
but
thing.
that's why you're getting it done as a kid. He took you there for, you know what I mean? So
I think, yeah, I think it was.
Getting you cleansed out.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong
I
with
think
that.
it was just like a cleansing.
Yeah, because I mean, if you believe in that stuff, then you'd also have to admit that like you can see how like certain things attach themselves to kid spirit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like certain spirits attach themselves to kid spirit.
Yeah, my mom keeps telling me, she was like, you got like an extra sense. I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh yeah.
She was like, you feel shit, you weirdo. I was like,
yeah.
what?
Well, do
you?
Yes.
I hate when I get the feeling of being watched because I'm like, something's here.
Yeah. Well, I have like, and I think a lot of comics feel this way because Cat Williams. I remember seeing the Cat Williams doc, and you know, Cat's kind of crazy, so who knows? But he always says that he's clairvoyant, like he can feel things happen before they happen. Like he can deja vu kind of style.
Yeah.
And I feel like that a lot, but like we we have like a sense, like a very like our energy sense is very high tuned. You know what I mean? We can pick up things that like regular people aren't attuned to.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like emotion, energy shifts. You know what I mean? Like vibes of rooms. Like we literally read rooms. Like fucking you know, like sager, like girls that do sage and shit. You know what I mean? We literally come in here, like look around, and you know. So like I definitely feel that way, cause like I feel that way when I'm like I the other day at Roxanne's, I had like crazy deja vu. It was like Mike Kim and Eddie Diaz, and we're standing outside, and Mike Kim says something, and I'm like, oh shit, I heard this already. And then Eddie says something that he hears already, and I'm like standing in the front of Roxanne's, and I look to my left, and this guy like walks in, and I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, I know what's going to happen next. And I look to my left, and there's a guy walking at me. And in my deja vu, this guy walks up to me and goes, he says something about his girlfriend. That's what he said. He says like, oh, like my girlfriend's I have to, something about his girlfriend. So I look, and that guy's walking at me. And I'm like, I know what he's going to say. He's going to say something about his girlfriend. And I'm looking at him, and the guy like looks up at me and walks right by me. And I was like, and then I was like, oh, that was so cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know if I'm going crazy or what.
Dude, I pick up
on
on pockets on those, and if I'm with Alex, I'm like, yo, I'm having deja vu.
Yes.
I'm having deja vu. And then everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? And it's like, hold on, I think I'm going in between realms real quick.
Yeah.
Like, two worlds are passing, and I'm in both at the same time.
Yeah, I totally feel that. I totally feel that. I could, dude. That's crazy that you have that memory of you going with your dad to that place,
Dude, I can't. It's like burned into my head, but I can't. Like, I just remember it being.
You can't
like,
grab it.
I can't fully. I know that
Yeah.
I was sick, and I know that they were scared of how sick I was.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize, like, it was a
Whoa.
fever that went on. Like,
Whoa.
it was
It's like a horror movie.
it kinda, but
Because
nothing.
the fever is like the most haunting thing.
Yeah,
you know
they
what I
said
mean?
like I remember. I don't know, but I for some reason I remember like my lips being blue, or somebody saying something about my lips being blue.
Whoa, horny.
Yeah. So
Crazy. Damn. Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, I remember I watched this scary movie once that kind of started like that. Like this girl they moved to this new house,
yeah.
and this little girl got sick, and they didn't know what it was, and she just kept getting sicker and sicker and sicker.
Yeah.
And it was in Italy or something, so they had to call like this old Italy doctor or whatever, and they came in, and I guess like they like lit something up in her room, and like there was like something like crawling up her walls, like some sort of like black mold. It looked like that,
Yeah.
but it was like some sort of like dark spirit from like. The story said that her dad's ex like killed herself over the dad, so she was like haunting the house, or, horror movie shit. But that kind of like, because anytime you get kids that are haunted and you go into like a seance thing, it gets like real creepy, real scary.
Dude, do you like scary movies?
I like those kind of like haunting movies. I don't like gory.
So, there's a movie I want to recommend to you.
Okay.
It's fucking terrifying.
Oh God, we'll see.
It's not like gory, but it's legit scary.
Like
it's
spooky?
a good scary movie.
Oh my God.
Like one where you're like, whoa, they haven't made one of these in forever.
Whoa.
It's like this Korean one. I'll send it to you. But
Dang.
it's
It's Korean.
Dude, Koreans
I
make,
love
like, the
Korean movies.
best
Oh.
horror movies, dog.
Dude, they're fucking dope storytellers.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, fucking, I know it's like the easiest one, but Parasite, super fun.
Dude, the original Old Boy.
Old Boy, dude.
The original
That one's sad.
fucked me.
That one's fucked up.
Oh, have you ever seen a Serbian film?
That's the name of it, huh?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen it.
That shit, I saw that in Afghanistan, and that shit was.
No, that's too much for me, I think.
It was so intense.
Yeah.
It was, and I remember watching it, and I recommended it to one of my sergeants, and then he finished the movie. He opened my truck up. He was like, "Don't you ever fucking recommend movies to me ever again." And I was like, "Have a good night, Sergeant."
He finished it though. Dang, that's hard. Yeah, no, I have to be very like I don't know, like we said, like I had to protect myself kind of, cause like I'm very delicate in a lot of ways. So like scary movies and stuff, I just don't trust it. I'm like I don't need any more spookiness. You know what I
I feel
mean?
you.
Cause I try to.
I tend to like go towards the spooky.
Yeah.
To
I really love being on good terms with energies, and I hate having bad energy in like a really whack hippie sense. But like truly, like I want to be like on good and stuff. Like I try not to steal anymore. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I don't I like little things, little stuff. You know what I mean? So I think that stuff is too risky for me. You know what I mean? Because
because it doesn't like. I just like the feeling of.
Yeah, you scare me all the time, dude. Yeah, this guy hides behind everything. He's jump scaring me, man. Peeing all over myself.
I like that. Have you peed yet?
Nah.
Have I made you pee?
Give it a couple years though.
Okay.
I'll pee. Dude, on the way to a weird story. On the way to the show yesterday,
Yeah.
I had to go pick up the chairs at
Yeah.
Buster's mom's house,
Yeah.
and I had to pee so bad, right? And Kenon called me. So I'm like talking to Kenon, and I'm like, I had to get these chairs. So I'm like, I'm just gonna pee. So I pee in a cup, and then I'm like, it's like getting late. I'm like, all right, Kenon, I gotta go. You know what I mean? He's like, all right, dude, all fucked up. Not fucked up. I'm just kidding. But all like he was drinking. So he like hangs up, and then so I'm like putting the things in the chairs in the back. I'm getting ready, and then I go and I take off, and I take my first turn, and the piss cup just like falls all over the floor, dude. All over the floor. And I was like, oh, dude. And so I have like my feet up, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't get pissed. And like I have holes in my shoes. So
Did you change your shoes yet?
No, I will though. I will. This is like my last run with the shoes.
That's
dude.
what you said 5 months ago.
I did say that. but it's hard for me to do this stuff, dude.
Dude, I know.
It's hard for me. Like I grow. Cause here's the thing.
No, I get it.
You know,
because my red car and Alex didn't
Yes.
get it. She was like, no, it's done, and I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like that's my friend.
It's your friend.
That's my fucking friend.
Like it moved you. It got you through. It held you. You know, like those shoes have been through with me through
Dude,
all the
thick and
fucking
thin.
all the stupid fights I've been in with women over the last 4 years. I've worn those shoes. All the fucking times I've had to like walk home because my fucking truck broke down. all the times like you know. I'm like fucking smoking with all my homies outside of a mic, you know what I mean? All the camping trips, you know? Like, so I started going through all these things, and I'm like, I go too sentimental to adamant objects.
yeah, it's
but-
this weird thing. I do the same shit for certain stuff.
But it's hurting my foot, so it's not worth my foot.
Absolutely not.
It's not worth my foot, so yeah. I'm pretty pumped. I'm going to re-wax my board after this. I'm so fucking pumped for that.
I really like this episode. We didn't do any
Yeah.
segments, and I'm fine with that because I just kind of miss being on the mic with you.
Yeah, I miss talking to you, man. Yeah, this is fun.
Get into gratitudes, and then we'll get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, let's get some gratitudes. I can go first on gratitudes.
Yeah, sure.
So on gratitudes, oh, sorry, burping here. This week on gratitudes. This week, well, this week on gratitudes is kind of like a month-long gratitude. You know what I mean? Because we've been gone for a little bit. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
My first gratitude is to you for your big help on the truck and everything and supporting me. Adam Chong, fucking Buster Brown, Ken Kaya, McKenna Jarrett, like these people, those 5 people literally have brought me through one of the tougher periods of my adult life. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's truly crazy because I've always been kind of a
lone
wolf style. You know what I mean? Like, and like, it's the first time, and I'm 29 years old. First time to experience like really like friends that I can kind of like trust and I can kind of feel good around.
Yeah.
So it's super cool, and I'm truly grateful, and I legitimately couldn't have gone through the last like month without you guys. So for sure grateful for that, and eternally grateful for that. So that's my gratitude. Thank you, man.
I love you, buddy.
Love you too.
I'm grateful for like this whole year in its entirety has been like such a crazy year. And I know it's not December yet, but we should do like a December wrap up and be thankful for like everything we've done.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. It's been like tough, good, strong, hardening year, and just like I'm just really grateful for like finally finding like a rhythm of like knowing that like sky's the limit, doggy.
Yeah.
Like it's I don't know.
Yeah.
And that the people who really do fuck with me, I appreciate you guys, my friends and family. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
love you, Doug.
I love you too, man.
All right, dudes.
Fuck yeah. Keep the
the change.
Fuck yeah. We love you.
Woo.
I need some change. I need some pocket change.